anniversary service where I was scheduled to preach, and when we got to Paducah, Kentucky, and usually when you get there, they had a Golden Corral restaurant that we used to go to. We go to Golden Corral because it's cheap, and you can eat whatever you want to eat. And you can choose what you don't want to eat, and sometimes you have to pray because we have to do a sin check because the luggage is a sin. But in this case, when we went to Paducah to get ready to go, they didn't have a Golden Corral anymore. And the only place they had was this Chinese restaurant. And it was not Chinese in America. It was completely Chinese. And as we got there, let's just dive down this way again, and that's our way. And as we got there, the one thing that I know about me, I'm not a person who might eat a lot of different food. But if I know a meal that I'm going to eat with, I stick with it. And that's just how I am. But Deep Easton, he wanted to try something different when he got there. He couldn't really read the menu because it was just all kind of food that we weren't used to eating anyway. And we got there, and so he ordered this beef thing and with the rice. And when he got there, he got his meal and it was brought to him. His rice was still hot, And because it was hard, it gave the appearance that it was raw. And not only did it give the appearance it was raw, it tasted different because it didn't have the consistency we used to have when we eat our rice. And then he got his meat, and his meat was tough. And he had paid all that money for that meat. So needless to say, he was not happy. And while he was fussing about the rice and the tough meat, Sister Irene was trying to calm him down. Child, you gotta be all right, it's not that bad. And he was just fussing. I'm gonna take this rice back to my hotel, and I'm gonna put it in the microwave, and it's gonna get soft. And anybody know that kind of rice, it don't get soft. And he was so upset that when we got to go preach that night, we had to take some time to go to the filling station to let him get some chicken so he can be satisfied. And so the one thing I learned about him is that if it was something he did not like, he did not fake like he liked it. And because he was that way, I appreciated that about him because the other thing that we had in common was both being in the military. And so since we don't have a lot of time, I can't give y'all a whole lot of things that I wanted to share with you, but I'm going to give you the Word of God, and then I'm going to get out of the way. How's that sound? And if you have your Bibles, if you don't have Bibles, they got it on their phones and everything they can get to. I just want to give you the word scriptures that I want to give you, and I will get done. I thank God for all the praise that went forward and the many messages that's already been heard. I knew Sabrina was not going to act right. And so, and she kept saying, I said I wasn't going to preach, and she kept on preaching. And the organist kept hitting notes. And sometimes if you want people to start preaching, don't get no music. Because every time you hit a note, she went higher. The other sister got up and said, I'm not going to preach. She said, well, I was. Sound like the music was preaching. So I'm going to just give you a little bit here because I'm scheduled to preach. I ain't going to get to preach. I will just give you this. We're going on. But here you go. If I was going to preach, we would go to the book of Matthew, the 24th division of Matthew, 24th chapter of Matthew, verses 3 to 8, and 2 Timothy, verses 3, 1 through 5. And I want to read this in your hearing and bless God with it because he said we need I got 30 minutes. No, I don't. I got 35 seconds. I'm I'm sitting here trying to think what I'm going to say in 35 seconds. So that means I'm going to take 35 seconds and 10 minutes. And I'll get out of the way. I won't take 10 minutes because it takes 15 minutes. We all get together. You get in the car, you get ready to go. It's going to take 10 minutes to get in the car. Because I'm doing my math. Oh, Jesus. I want to read those scriptures. Matthew 24th chapter, verses 3 to 8. And it reads, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when these things be, and what shall the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and shall deceive many. And shall say, and shall hear, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. You shall see that, and see that ye be not troubled.